Morning everyone. It's September 11th, 2012. I mean 2018. Same time as usual. I'm going to work right now. Work where I'm most confident and I'm happy to be where. It's not dark enough for these. Yep, lately, well, I could say like a month and a half ago, probably 2 months ago, I decided that I was gonna stop job hunting and consider myself lucky to have this job. A job where I basically do what I feel like. Nobody pushes me, nobody stresses me, where every co-worker likes me and I'm appreciated and I'm part of the gang. So I consider myself lucky to have this job, and I'm gonna try to keep it and do my best to satisfy the boss. Now I've been there for 10 months already, so it's quite sufficient, you know. It's almost going on a year, and you know, the flow of work is nice. I don't do 40 hours a week. I do whatever hours I feel like. As long as I got like $500 in my pay, that's sufficient for me. Because lately, my little operation has been paying very well and working very well. So I don't need to stress myself with that, because I know that every weekend I'm gonna make some money. So I'm quite happy right now. As for my project, project is going very slow. I was supposed to finish the self-feeding generators. It took a sideline because I had my own project to do for my own company, because these projects bring me more money than anything else. If my car, if my van, my car, whatever you call it, looks the par for what I do, that means that's equal to sales for me. And a lot of people look at it and they ask questions what I do, and sometimes are very interested in what I do. So that's equals like to a lot of sales. So I'm quite happy with this. And I don't intend to get rid of my van. I'm quite happy with it. It's by far, of all the vehicles that I ever owned, it's probably one of the best that I ever owned. Hey, shit, that's a lot of traffic this morning. And it's good on fuel, you know, it's not that bad. And when I bought this, I asked two people who actually owns these on the street, actually in parking lots. I asked these people what was the thing that they like about it, and so on and so on. And they were quite happy to talk about it and say, oh, I love this, I love that, it's pretty nice, it's really fuel efficient, it has plenty of room for me and all my kids, and so, you know, and they say like good traction in winter, it doesn't get stuck in the snow, and doesn't overheat, it's very comfortable. So like everybody who owns these, they were very happy with it. So I said like, might as well. So as for my Time No More project, the time travel project, and the self-feeding generators. The self-feeding generators, I found the motor. I just need to actually go and check it out and see if they have gears to drive it to connect to the other one. And the time travel project, it's not an old, but yeah, not my coworker, my assistant, Dr. Y, actually decided to join in and pinch in, and he bought 2 parts for that project. And it's not that it's hard to make. I think that in one day I would finish this project. It's just that if I want to have money, I have to work for my own project, for my own company, and I need to focus on that. So this is where things are going. I say so far this year, 18 new customers for committed work. So that's not bad. That's like a record so far. I never had so many new people in 1 year. Usually it's the same 3-4 people every year. But this year, 18 new people. That's not bad at all. And a few of them are recurring customers, which is not bad at all either. So overall, I can say that 2018 has been a good year so far. I have to touch wood and be grateful. Now I have to take the small street because there's traffic on the other direction. Just either one way or the other, it takes the same amount of times. It's a rainy day today. I was sleeping so well, I couldn't stay in bed. But in my position, I'm an MVP. I'm a valuable player. So each time there's like projects and work, they always need me. Missing work for me is like they're missing an essential element. So this is fun, you know, like 3 years of looking for jobs, for a decent job, and never getting accepted, doesn't fit in, doesn't get along with the others, or the others doesn't like you because you seem too arrogant, blah blah blah. So doesn't matter what you do in the morning, nobody cares about you, or you don't feel valued. You know, this is an important thing when you have a job, is like you at least need to feel valued, you know. You're not just one part of the crew, one drone amongst the others, one production worker. You know, you have to feel some level of importance and some usefulness. And where I am, that's what it is, you know. I've been accepted as part of management, and they rely on me. That really cheered me up, you know. When I go to work, I'm not depressed. I don't have like a long sigh before I get to work. I have to go to work. Nope. Every morning I'm looking forward to get there and see what I'm gonna do today. And what makes it special somehow is that every morning when I get to work, I go around the shop and I say everybody hi. You know, make them feel like, at least to someone out there, they're important. And that also changed the mood somewhat. And my boss, the directors, he started doing the same thing. Was at least once or twice a week, he too goes around the shop and he goes look at everybody else and say hi, good morning, how are you? And he asks them what's their job today, so that they feel like what they're doing matters. So that's like a change in their whole world compared to before. So I'm glad, you know, I brought this change over there. And to tell you frankly, even if I was able and I actually make it to have a time travel machine, I don't think I would go live somewhere else. I would remain here and try to be a Rick, like in Rick and Morty. I would try to change and fix things because I could. You know, when you have access to time travel, you have access to infinite knowledge, and this could actually change things in the here and now, which for me, this is where things matters. Because when you're like Rick and Morty, when nothing matters, what's the point? Your existence is based on what's matter for you. And it's not until you lose something that you see how good, how important it was, how it mattered in your life. And you know, you talk about people, you talk about the way they are, the way they do things, and you say like, oh, it doesn't matter, I don't care, they're shit, and so on. But the day they die or the day they're gone, this is when you start noticing that how important they were. For me, 3 years ago, I decided to get rid of all the toxic people in my life and keep only the people that matters, the people that I care for and they have somewhat of it, like they have an importance in my life, and the people that took a side, they never thought that I would do that to them. They thought that I would be with them forever and take their shit forever. But when I told them that you're a toxic person, you know, you're never positive, you're never cheerful, you never have anything positive to talk about, you know, you're always hungry, you're always angry, you're always pissed off, always frustrated, you know. In life, you either do mediocrity or you aim for better or excellence. And if you cannot do that, then it's sad for you, you know. You will live your life in misery and discontent and negativity without seeing the good side of things. That sometimes there is a good side. There's a positive side, you know. But for some people, that's what they knew all their life, mediocrity. And when you tell them that there's a brighter side to the rainbow, you know, there's a brighter side of things and there's a better side of things, and when you start thinking like this, things get better, they cannot grasp the concept. They cannot fathom that this could actually happen. It's like, no, there's nothing better, there's nothing that I can improve, you know, it's always this, it's always mediocre. Nope, there's positive things ahead, and you have to think about it. You have to visualize these positive things. If you want these positive things to happen, you have to want them. You have to think about them. It might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen in 10 days, it might not happen in a year, but as long as you focus on it, you're going to see improvement slowly and surely. Seriously. And this year, and for the next 2 years, it's going to be construction all over the freaking place. Each time you think you know a shortcut, there's always something going on to stop you from going to your shortcut. It's incredible. But what I like about what I like about their new construction protocol is that they have to exceed a certain amount of work per day. They cannot stretch the work for all summer or for 7 months. It has to be done like really, really fast, which is not going to give excellent result, because when you butch your work and you're going too fast, the quality tends to suffer. But that's what the government wants. It doesn't care about quality, it cares about how fast you can do it, and just fucking do it. Finish it already. You see, I'm already 3/4 of the way to my destination, and it's the same amount of time as the highway. Either the small road or the highway, and it's always the same time. Because the small road here, it's all stop. There's no lights, so it's really fast. But on the highway, sometimes I can get stuck on one exit because like the traffic clutter, traffic jam, and so on and so on. Anyway, it's intending to be very long. And I'm very tired. I think I'm gonna rest. This week I'm gonna go to bed early. Yesterday the allergy really drained the life out of me. My nose was runny and I was sneezing all morning up to 12. From 7 a.m. to 12, my nose was running and I was like headache and crap like this, and I had to do painting. It was really hell. Like my nose really started to get dry. Today there's rain, so there's no pollen in the air. So I'm lucky on that. So anyhow, I wish you guys a good day. Sorry, see you next time.